Yeah, it's kind of dark. It's kind of dark a little. Let's try doing it this way. Hmm. Yeah, because it's a little dark. Hmm. It's not too bad, I guess. Hey, what's going on, guys? Recording vlog number 49 for the first time ever on an LG tablet. This is my first time having the LG Pad 2 8.0. This is an LTE tablet, which is locked to FIDO and ROGERS, I think. Yeah. Um, it was $129, so it's not too bad. I do want to trade though. I mean, but I'm starting to get used to it though. You know what I mean? when you in the beginning you're like, okay, but then after like a few hours later, you get used to it. You know what I mean? And it's like you don't want to get rid of it. You know what I mean? It would be better if it was a phone though, because it's cool when I'm at home, but when I go out and stuff like that, it's gonna be annoying a little bit because I have to like carry it, like everywhere. It's gonna be like a book. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's the thing about tablets. I haven't had a tablet in a long time. The last one I had was the one from Walmart, that shitty one that I returned back like in a few hours. That was on Canada Day, yeah, July 1st, and now it's August 20th. So that was like a month and a half ago. But yeah, that was the last time I had a tablet. But compare this to the RCA, this one is a lot better. I mean, the LG Pad 2 is kind of like the LG G3. You know what I mean? It's like the same layout. You know what I'm saying? Um, I almost did get a trade though for an LG G3. I was talking to someone. I think his name is Alex or something on Kikiji, but he said that he's looking for something that's unlocked. But unfortunately, you can't really unlock a tablet. You know what I mean? So anyway, guys, yeah. So it's just been some time. Of course, on August 11th, I sold my LG G4. But remember when I had the LG G4 in the washroom and nothing would work? You can't even like watch a YouTube video. I mean, you can go on Facebook, but it would like be really laggy. Like even on Instagram, nothing would load really. It would give you like it would give you some Wi-Fi issues. Well, the LG Pad 2 tablet works in the washroom really good. Um, I mean, a tablet is different than than a smartphone, right? They have different batteries. I think the tablets have bigger batteries because this is an 8-inch screen. So this is going to be really good for movies and stuff like that. But even with the phone screen, the 5.5, is still pretty good. But of course, 8 inches is a lot bigger, right? It's like two and a half, like 2.5 inches more than 5.5. It's only a 16 gig, but you don't get the 16 gigs. You only get like 9 gigs or something to download, because of I guess there's like bloatware and the software and the updates and all that other stuff. Um, so that's what happened today for Sunday, August 20th. Uh, this afternoon just went out with my friends. We went to a pawn shop, and I have to owe them, of course, at the end of the month. It was only $130 for the tablet. So, but yeah, they were like you know, because they didn't have any extra. Well, they did have extra phones, but they were kind of like broken. Um, I think they had one phone that was like blacklisted, um, but they only had like BlackBerry phones, and like they had uh, like some older iPhone, like the iPhone 4S and the original iPhone 5, not the 5S, the only just the iPhone 5. So, what the hell? Okay, why is this screen doing that? That's weird. So yeah, guys, so that's what happened. You know, but it was about time to get something. You know, the camera on here is not too bad, as you can tell. It's not. It's pretty decent, I guess. I mean, it's only a 2 MP front-facing camera, and then the back is only 5, so it's kind of like low, but not as low as like zero, like or 1 point, or like not. It's not like 0 or 1 megapixel. You know what I mean? They do have 1 megapixel on here, but I did change it. You can change it in the settings, um, you know, in the camera. So, um, but I'm just happy that I got a device. I mean, a lot of people are going to be like, well, it's not even the end of the month. How the hell does he already have a, you know? But unfortunately, where I went to the pawn shop in Toronto, um, they hardly have cell phones. They only have like laptops and like tablets and stuff like that. So they had other tablets there, but unfortunately they were only like 8 gigs. And then they had like a Windows one, but I'm not really into Windows. I'm into Android. Um, so they had the Samsung Tab 4, but it was only 8 gigs. I don't really go for 8 gig devices. I go for 16 gig or up. 16 gig is like the main, like the the normal. I don't know, the basic thing nowadays. You know, um, you can use. I mean, I try to go for at least 32 gigs most of the time, but I mean, you know, it is what it is, right? So apparently, so we were just out shopping and stuff like that, and because they know that I wanted to have a device, and stuff like that. They know, you know, it kind of sucks I don't have a phone, but this works. This is an LTE, so basically, I can, like, at the end of the month, I can easily go to like the mall. I can go to FIDO or Rogers and get a SIM card, and it's not just data. You can also do text messaging on here. So basically, this is like a phone, but you can't make any phone calls. Well, on text now you can, but when you get the when you get the SIM card, you only can do. It's an LTE tablet, right? So basically, you can do data, like the network, and you can do text messaging. So it's basically for text messaging and the internet, right? But that's cool because you know what I mean. That's I never had an LTE tablet before, never. Um, you know, and this is my first LG tablet. You know, and what the bonus part is about it too, I didn't even know this. I don't even think people at the pawn shop even knew this, but um, when I when I was checking, you know, checking it out and stuff like that, yo, there's a 2 gig SD card in the tablet, and that's for your pictures and videos. So instead of putting it on your external hard drive or your tablet, your internal hard drive, it's on the memory card, right? On the SD card. So that's pretty cool. That's a little bonus right there. You know what I mean? That's enough for videos and pictures and stuff, and stuff like that. Um, so other than that, guys, that's my story for today, and of course, it's WWE SummerSlam 2017. I was watching the pre-show for a little bit. I recorded, I think, one video on Instagram, but I was just like, But the pay-per-view starting any time now at 7 o'clock in New York, Brooklyn, and as you can see, I'm wearing my Brooklyn T-shirt. I wore my Brooklyn T-shirt, the same shirt, on last year's SummerSlam on August 20th. Yo, that's 2 years in a row that it's been on August 20th. It's usually around August 20th because August 20th lands on a Sunday. So 2016, yeah. Or was it the 21st last year? I can't remember. Yeah, because I wore the shirt on August 20th, 2016, and now it's 1 year later. And I think, yeah, last year was also in New York, Brooklyn. I don't know why they're doing the New York Brooklyn, but that's what they've been doing lately for SummerSlam. And of course, last night was NXT Takeover 3. Yeah, man. So it's like a sequel. They keep making them. The camera is not the best camera because you can't expect a tablet like these kind of tablets to have a really good camera, but it's decent. The 720 and the 1080 and the 2 megapixel and the 5 megapixels. It's kind of low, but it's decent. That's why I'm still willing to trade. But I do like the screen though. It's good for movies and stuff like that. But a phone for, like, when it comes to the camera and stuff like that, you want to have a phone instead, right? But I don't know if anyone would trade. If I don't get a trade at all, I think I'm just gonna still mess with this tablet for a while. Like, I'm not gonna bother getting a phone because I only do Wi-Fi anyway, right? And I don't know if I'm gonna get a ROGERS or a FIDO SIM card. I mean, it's optional because this is an LTE tablet. And usually LTE tablets, they usually do cost more money. Yeah, because I think it was like last year I was reading about it and I was gonna buy it actually. I think at Best Buy, yeah, I was gonna buy it, but then I think they were sold out or something. And then I saw this today in Toronto at the pawn shop, at the Gold pawn shop, whatever the fuck it's called, yeah. So I don't usually spend my time at pawn shops, but I mean, my friends, they don't usually buy stuff on Kikiji. They don't. I don't know. That's just the way they are. They like to buy stuff at pawn shops or wherever they can get a deal. They don't want to. You know what I mean? You're not gonna get a good tablet for $130. You're not gonna get this kind of tablet for $130 at Best Buy or Walmart. Nah. You're not gonna. You have to go to a pawn shop for that, right? So yeah. But other than that, guys, I'm going to end this video here because I think SummerSlam is about to start. So hopefully there's some surprises. Hopefully we have some new champions, man. And for the Raw Tag Team Champions, I really hope that Seth Rollins and Dean Ambrose wins. And then I hope the Shield reunites. Because I know they kind of hate each other too, but hopefully things turn out good. But I'm going to end this video. I'm going to end this vlog number 49 right now. And I will do an aftermath later on tonight. And we'll see what happens. And if I end up trading this tablet for a phone, hopefully I can, because it'll be more easier. Then I can just put it in my pocket when I go out and stuff. But if not, it is what it is, guys. I mean, it still works as a phone. It's just that it's a bigger screen, right? it's an 8-inch screen, so. But so far, I like it. But I wish it was a better camera. But like, I wish it was like more of like an 8 megapixel. Then both cameras. I wish they were like both 8 megapixel. That would have been better. But then it probably would have been more money. But yeah. But anyway, guys, it's time for SummerSlam 2017, New York, Brooklyn. All right, let's fucking do it. The good times.